All right, all right. Hey guys, Virgos, I'm trying to decide which deck to use for y'all, and I think we need to go this route. I think we'll go with the right hand, the deck in the right hand. Let's go ahead and see where this one takes us, shall we, Virgos? Now we have kind of like a lot of easygoing, kind of like freestyle growth with the bougainvillea here, and I just feel like a little bit of wildness to this, and a little bit of like what's the kind of the natural progression of things is what I wanted to ask about here. And we've got a Six of Cups, and we got a Page of Wands in the reverse. It looks like it's going to be kind of an easy, peaceful feeling. um, uh, we have a soulmate energy coming in, but it may happen in such an organic and simple way. It doesn't feel like it's high pressure. It doesn't feel like even there's an awareness of like, wow, why do I feel so comfortable with this person? How did this attraction suddenly start? I don't think that this is one that's going to initially begin with butterflies in the tummy. This could be two people that are just kind of meet, and it's like, huh, boy, we sure get along good. Five of Wands in the reverse. There's no there's no chaos to overcome. There's no complication to fight through. There's no confusion here. We have an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We have a Nine of Pentacles, or excuse me, Nine of Wands in the reverse, and we have the King of Swords in the reverse. Boy, oh boy, Virgo, was this this is like a new soulmate enters in on the scene, and it feels so peaceful and it feels so comfortable. And what's so weird is that there's no battle, and this doesn't feel like it's a new beginning. It almost feels like, well, of course I'm with you. I've always been with you. Even though this soulmate is a soulmate that returns, but we just kind of pick up maybe where we left off in a past life. That's what I would say. And then we've got this very disgruntled energy over here that doesn't fit. One of these things is not like the other. This is total calm and peace. This is not feeling awkward. There's no like, oh my God, this is a brand new person. I need to get to know them. It's going to be, we're going to go through those phases of kind of like, getting more and more comfortable with each other. They already are comfortable with each other right out of the gate. And then we have this character, a King of Swords. Why we got to talk about the King of Swords separately here, because that's like a jealous individual. That's somebody who is bitter, somebody who is silent, somebody who doesn't want to talk, yet they suddenly show up. Talk about suddenly showing up. We have the Chariot. What is it? I almost feel, and this is going to be a weird message, but I almost feel like, is the Virgo going to get like an ugly message? Oh, weird, because it's ugly and yet it's intended to bring calm. This is like somebody who it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that suddenly, or a Cancerian, but who suddenly maybe they literally show up but with a chip on their shoulder, like frustrated and irritated, to just simply say, I want everything to be calm between us. Sag energy on that as well. Two major arcana and a king in the reverse. A karmic king. This might be because we have a soulmate that looks amazing, and then we have this karmic, the star. Yeah, they desperately want to heal stuff. Why are they still in a karmic position? It's Aquarian energy. They feel like Virgo is their person, right? Hanged man. They're in karmic energy because they still seem to be delayed. They still seem to be confused. They still seem to be procrastinating. They still seem to be unsure of how to proceed. Yet here they are racing in with all these major arcana. This is like, I almost feel like this karmic suddenly felt like, I have to come in. It doesn't matter if I'm ready or not. I have to just show up, and I don't even know what to say. Maybe that's why they're coming in also kind of disgruntled, but then wanting to have peace and calm and healing. But it's like, what I feel like is that this king is so frustrated. They're so like they're just ill at ease right now. They're just, but they had all those major arcana, right? We have Pisces in there too now with that Hanged Man. Three of Swords, Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's a If they are the ones who, if they hurt Virgo's heart, Virgo waited a really long time in this lonely valley, waited season after season, possibly, or at least one season for, the river of life to lead them back. And this person, they act like they've been fighting and battling, trying to get back. It seems like they want to fight, but it's fighting out of frustration because they're upset maybe with themselves that they hurt the Virgo. Why are they? Tell me about the Three of Swords. Hold on. Unless they're saying that they're angry because they're brokenhearted. Five of Pentacles. Now this looks like, to me, somebody could have a really noticeable mole on their face, across this cheekbone, or a scar or something there on the side of the cheekbone. It's strange because half of them wants to say, well, I didn't have an easy time either, but I want this to be fixed between us. What is it that they want from the Virgo? What does this karmic want from the Virgo? And I hate to give them so much airtime, but it's just because everything else was going smooth until then. Knight of Wands, they want passion. I'm not surprised. This feels like a frustrated energy. I want this. I should still be mine. My life hasn't been easy either. They're almost coming in like with a hostile hunger. I guess that's the best way for me to say it. Like a yearning, a hunger, a need, and mixed in with it is all this dissatisfaction, this frustration, this like wanting to make peace and have this healed because it really matters to them, but also being so like ill at ease with just everything about themselves. See, Seven of Swords. They want to come in for passion. They don't really want to speak a truth. Not really. They want to still run away again. One more time. Why Seven of Swords? Seven of Wind, but that's the swords. Ace of Ashes. It's like they're frustrated that they want the Virgo still so much. The Virgo is the one bright thing. It's like they can't stop thinking about the Virgo. They're drawn to them the way we would on a cold night out in the forest when you finally come across a fire and you're like, oh my God, I can finally thaw out. I do feel like this person's life must be pretty difficult, but they may have made it that way themselves. But they want to come in to have warmth and passion just one time is what this looks like. And yet it's like their soul wants more than that, but their reality is they would only be coming in for that one big passionate thing. They're not being truthful. The King of Swords in the reverse is not honest. No wonder they're karmic, because they have a desperate desire for this Virgo, but they don't seem to be honest about their intentions. It's almost like they can't figure out why they need this, but they need Virgo's energy the way like when we get hangry, hungry and angry, like that's the vibe that's coming off of this. It's not super pleasant at all. Four of Wands, King of Cups. They desperately want this, but I asked about what the lie is, right? Because they want to come in with passion, but this is so funny. They want to come in with passion, but then the lie here is actually a little different. It's that Virgo is like the only person that they have passion for. They actually wish that they could be softer, wish that they could love the Virgo, wish that they could have that Four of Wands, wish that they could, maybe they wish that they could get back what they had with Virgo before, because this is love and should be sensitivity. But instead of it being the King of Cups with, a fluid beverage in their cup to offer, it's turned to snow. This person, it's like they're at war with themselves internally. They want so desperately to have warmth and love and sensitivity, and then everything that they actually do is ice cold. And maybe they want to remain ice cold, even though they want that kind of love and fire from Virgo, because I don't think that they have fire for anybody else. But at the same time, they want to marry the Virgo, but they still want things to be like, they want to still remain somehow aloof and cold and feel like they can do this and have that. But they're lying about all that. They don't want to admit that they want everything with the Virgo. This person they're a mess. they're a mess right now. I'm sorry to say it that way. Let's go over and let's give them a break. They need a timeout, I think. They need to think about themselves and figure out what they're doing. Let's go over here and talk about this soulmate that seems so easy, seems so simple. That was the first energy that came in for our Virgo, is a soulmate energy that just seemed like, this is all right. This doesn't feel bumpy at all. We've got a Page of Swords in the reverse. There's no second guessing. There's no trying to figure somebody out. Oh, I wonder who they are. Are they lying to me? What's hidden? We have a King of Cups because this person is really just, they are who they say. Their heart is there. They offer it there. It's literally Neptune. This person, this first person out is so, no wonder it's so comfortable. This person could be almost feeling too good to be true. This is, even though I said it's like these two have no big conflict, it doesn't feel like, oh, wow, we have this weird adjustment period of getting to know each other. It is something that the Virgo has never known before. This comfort zone, this amazing, like, wow, this king is freaking fantastic. They're loving. They don't have a dual life. They don't have a second, life that they're hiding from me. There's no big question mark as to who they are. Sorry, I didn't know what my dog was getting into over there. It's nice, it's easy, and it feels like a then why does our Virgo feel some kind of restrictive energy? Because this person loves the Virgo and the Virgo feels comfortable with this person. So why the restrictive energy? Knight of Cups. Oh man, really? Is that because the Virgo is saying, but I can't help but still think of that karmic ex? Because it could also be that this Virgo is saying, well, this person is wonderful and I feel so comfortable with them and it's unlike anyone I've met, but then I feel a little bit stuck because I'm still wondering. Now, is the Virgo saying, I'm not sure, will we have like playful passion as well? Maybe this person is, a little older than Virgo. Maybe this person is, they're very emotionally like able to convey to the Virgo how they feel, but I almost wonder if the Virgo is saying this person is wonderful, but I don't know that we have the pizzazz. I don't know that we have the fun. I don't know that we have the passion. Or is it that the Virgo is saying, but I can't help but still wonder, is there someone else out there for me? Seven of Swords. I got to say the Virgo is still thinking about that karmic ex because there's Seven of Swords. The Virgo is still wondering. They're stuck because they feel like I can't quite say yes to this amazing soulmate who seems so smooth, so easy. They seem like they care about me, but I can't help it. I'm still stuck on someone that lied to me, someone that came in and there was more passion, there was more pizzazz with whomever this probably this karmic. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the universe. Universe, what have you got to say to the Virgo that might help this character out? Oh, I already saw it. Two of Cups, and we got the Strength card. In this story, and please remember, these are all fictional stories. I do not tell anybody how their life is going to go. I don't give life advice. I am not a psychic, and I am not a life coach. These are all fictional about fictional characters. But in this case, the universe's response to the Virgo is, Virgo, the person that one's heart feels bonded to, no matter how crazy it seems, or no matter how far away it seems, or no matter what. I mean, this kind of a bond is not for the faint of heart, but to have the strength to go ahead and say, I can't help it. I love who I love. Whether it's right for me or wrong for me, my heart has to decide who I'm bonded to, whose cup I really want. This is tough because they've actually both shown up as a King of Cups, right? And it looks like one is like a complicated, kind of half bitter, half like over the top passionate, needing the Virgo, wanting the Virgo, not expressing themselves, leaving things out in the cold, feeling disgruntled maybe with life in general, wanting to marry the Virgo, but wanting to still be half ice cold. That is a difficult person, right? Meanwhile, the other person seems to be, wow, this feels like it's easy. We may not have a ton of passion, but we also don't fight. And it's and there's no battle, and it doesn't really feel like I would have to change a whole lot in my life, because we just kind of like can be this amalgam that just kind of like blobs together. But the universe says, Virgo, who is the person that you bonded to? And that have the courage to just admit that to oneself, because there's no point in saying, well, this other person is easy, so I'll just go with them. Virgo, if Virgo's not really in love with that amazing king, then don't do that king wrong by taking their time just because they love Virgo. This king will love somebody other than Virgo if Virgo cuts him loose, because Virgo's still stuck on somebody else. That's what this says, is if Virgo is still stuck because they actually want that person who they believe was lying to them about not wanting them, when Virgo says, but they did want me, that karmic person. If that's who Virgo really wants, and Virgo probably shouldn't do this amazing king wrong by saying, well, this king really loves me and they feel like a soulmate and we could totally like have an easygoing relationship, but deep down I'm still stuck on that ex. The universe is like, then have the courage to be stuck on the ex that you're actually stuck on, instead of trying to pretend otherwise. Now, that's just for these characters, right? That does not mean anything. That is not to tell anyone what to do. 5 of Sacred Circles, 5 of Wands in the reverse. This also says, and sometimes it takes a lot of courage to go ahead and be single also. If it's like, if the Virgo is saying, well, I can't just someone that I don't really feel bonded to, the universe is like, it could be a lonely time, but it might also give time to clear one's mind so that it doesn't, like just acknowledging that if I'm crazy about one person and that's just how it is, then that's just how it is. And I don't want to shack up with somebody else just to keep me warm at night. The universe is like, well, coming to that conclusion, although it could be a little lonely, could also at least make it so that you're not constantly thinking round and round and round about, well, I'm with them, but I really am still hung up on this karmic ex, and I shouldn't call them the karmic ex, because they actually want to be a king in the upright. It's just they start out as a King of Swords. So what's going to happen? Universe, what about with that? I'm going to keep calling the karmic just so we can keep clarity. The Sun. This almost says that if the Virgo can get clear on what they want, that person could get clear on it also. If the Virgo could say, look, whatever, I love them, that's just how it is. I can't get together with a soulmate because I still want that karmic ex. That's just how it is. And it looks like the karmic ex is going to get clarity also. For the Virgo to feel the same way, 4 of Cups, they're going to get clarity on the fact that they feel like they have missed out on their great happiness. So are they taking action? Because the Sun card is a card of action. King of Cups, yeah, they're going to go ahead and come in as the King of Cups. It's interesting how Virgo has 2 King of Cups, but the one is the karmic who needed to shift their energy and just say, and I think that they do, once a Virgo admits, I don't want somebody else, I still want them. Yes, there's a soulmate, but the soulmate I'm only going to be able to be friends with because I'm still hooked on this ex. It's just how it goes. What happens with that other king? 9 of Wands in the reverse, the Devil. I felt bad for them, because it's like they can't fight for this because, and they may be a little attached to Virgo while, but they can't fight for it because the Virgo's not free. The Virgo's not got a heart open for them. That's just how it goes. 9 of Sacred Circles. But even if they feel like, well, I know I can't fight for this, because even though I feel kind of attached to Virgo, you know what? I'm a catch. So I need to go ahead and, choose what's right for me. They may be single for a little while. It kind of sucks that feels like such a great person. Princess of Cups, they'll have a new love. They'll have a new love. It's better than holding up somebody else's growth, though, is what this storyline was saying. So I'm going to leave this there. All right. Not what I expected. This went all over the place, but thanks for being here. If you guys do enjoy the way the characters play things out in front of our eyes for the entertainment factor, awesome. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It lets me know you like the channel and want me to keep doing it, and then I will. Thanks again for being here. Bye.